guys, it's Caylee Renée, and I'm going to be talking to you guys about my curly hair journey, which I never thought I would ever do a video like this because I normally hated my curly hair, which you will hear about all throughout this video. So let's begin. It all started in high school, my freshman year, towards the end of it though. Everybody I knew had straight hair, like everybody. I don't think I had one good friend that had like really curly hair, like nothing like mine. And if it was curly, it was like wavy, so it was like a really nice pretty wave. And I had like extremely curly hair, and I was just like, what the heck, like I don't know how to style it and make it look cute. So it was always like braided or in a ponytail or in a bun, always slicked back, and it's just not cute, guys. It was disgusting, actually. So I decided to keratin my hair. So this is my hair when I keratined it, and it was just super duper duper straight. Like, it was amazing because I didn't have to straighten it every day. Like, I just had to do it probably like a couple times a week, maybe once a week if I really wanted to. It was just super perfect because I finally had the straight hair that I wanted. And to top it off, I didn't just straighten my hair, guys. I thought that wasn't enough. I'm gonna go all out. So guess what I did? Pause this video if you can guess what I did after this, and we'll see if you're correct. I decided to dye my hair, and I went to a salon and got it ombre from here, I think, all the way down. And so they bleached it, then she put dye in it after to make it kind of like an orangish color. And that is where my hair died completely. There was no turning back after that. It was done for. But I thought it was the best thing ever, and I loved it for like 2 years. I was obsessed. I thought it was gorgeous. But only if I knew it wasn't actually gorgeous. I did not regret it because I honestly thought it was really nice at the time, and I think it was a good experience to go through. But as a natural curly hair person now, I would never make such a bad mistake like that again because it's not good for your hair. Let's go down memory lane and just look at some of the pictures that I did once my hair was blonde. So in this picture, this is when my hair was originally first dyed, and I think it looked pretty good, and I still do think it looks pretty good. I just wouldn't do it because it's very like dramatic, but at the time it was a good experience and I don't regret it. But I think it looked decent. Already I could tell that my ends are so dry due to the like bleaching. Like, oh, my ends were fried. After I keratin my hair and then I dyed it, I feel like the keratin kind of like, it didn't leave completely, but like it wasn't as strong because my straightness wasn't lasting as well, in my opinion. It wasn't like super bone straight. It was still straight, but I had to like straighten it a little bit more after I dyed it, which does not help. The heat damage does not help with the dye. Like, oh gosh, it was not the best. So then in this picture, it's when my hair was starting to like grow out. So like the blonde wasn't as much at the roots anymore. Not the roots, it was never at the roots, but like it wasn't super high up. It was starting to like come down a lot more. As you can tell, my ends still look pretty crispy, and that's never good. Not attractive at all. And then I went curly, and the reason I decided to go curly is because somebody in my class was like, you have pretty like wavy hair, because I guess one day I just didn't straighten my hair. She's like, you should go natural, and she was just giving me all like the ideas and how good it would look and everything. So shout out to her for actually making me go natural, because if it wasn't for her, I think I would just keep straightening my hair over and over and over again. And so I'm really happy for that. Now time for the struggling phase, the in-between going natural and having heat damage and dye damage. Like, it was just bad. My hair, let's just show you in the pictures. My hair wouldn't curl at that point. Like, it was just like squiggly And so something that I did to try and give it curl was braid it every night, like braid little braids. So I probably had like 15 braids in my hair every night, and then I would take them out in the morning, so it was considered like a braid out. And my hair basically looked crimped, as you can tell in this picture with my cousin. My ends are done for. Some of it wouldn't even crimp at that point. It was just like straight, like crimp, 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 straight. And so but I feel like that's what got me through a lot of my transitioning phase, because I was able to see at least some type of a curl pattern. And as you can see, my blonde was getting shorter and shorter, but that's because I just kept cutting every time. And I didn't go to a salon and get it cut. I just cut it at home by myself. Crazy. Some days I would just go for it and cut a lot, and some days I would just be like, let's do a little bit. So I didn't do a big chop like a lot of people do. I just didn't want to do that because I was too scared. So I kind of just little by little cut my hair myself, which I know hairdressers are not gonna say that's the best for you. As you can see, my hair is more like wavy. It's definitely not like how it is now, but it's more like wavy, and I was kind of happy about that because it was finally getting some type of a curl to itself. So in this picture, I was kind of like at my prime excitement because I was like, oh, I didn't have to do a braid out and my hair was turning curly on its own. Because as you can see, like where the blonde is at the bottom, like you can see that little curl. I was like, oh my gosh. It was definitely not curly at my roots, which is kind of weird. It should be curly there and not here. But it was like more like waves here, and I was happy though. I was very happy. As you can see, I took a whole photo shoot in this picture with my little Miami jersey on. Okay, so in these next few pictures, this is basically just gonna be my curls naturally without the braid out. I didn't do any more braid outs after this. I haven't done a braid out ever since that time because I just find it makes my hair look very crimped, and I'm not a fan of it anymore now that I have like my natural curls. So in all of these pictures, it's just basically my natural curls. I forgot to tell you, but when I had my hair dyed, she gave me bangs, which I to this day still have. Like, it has not grown out. This is where my hair really is, and this is where my bangs are. They have not grown out yet. So she gave me bangs, and side bangs, I should say that, all right? Side bangs. So there was like blondes here. So slowly it was like blonde growing out. But yeah, my blonde was very, very little at this stage, and my curls were finally coming in. My curls were stringy, and that's because I never liked having like fluff, which I love now. But back then I loved like the wet look, so I always wanted it to look wet, and that's basically why it looks like this. I think I put a lot of oil in my hair to where it looked wet, and it wasn't really wet. Yeah. There's definitely still some straightness in my bangs because that's where I always used to straighten. Oh gosh. And I mean, even to this day, like if I straighten my hair, it's still gonna be, that's the part where I always straighten because it's just gets frizzy so fast. Okay, so here, this is closer to the end of 2017, and my hair was definitely healthy at this point. There was no like stringy ends or anything whatsoever. It was just a matter of me not knowing what products to put in my hair, which is why it didn't look like the best. But I think this is like my prime. Like obviously it was really, really healthy, and it was just a matter of not knowing the right products, which is kind of sad. Me drinking the famous pink straw. I love this picture for the longest. My hair was frizzy, which it still has frizz, and I do have to say you have to learn to like the frizz because no curly hair is gonna have like zero frizz. You're always gonna have some type of frizz, but I definitely had a lot more back then. I've learned to love my natural hair for what it is and not feel like I have to straighten it for people to like it or for me to like it. I finally truly embraced it, and honestly makes me happy. But if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you aren't already. Hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video. I'm aiming to post every Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time just to kind of get in a routine. It's a little bit harder once school starts because it's kind of hard to balance YouTube and school. I'm gonna try my best. It's a lot easier though, guys, if you guys comment down below what you want to see me upload, because coming up with ideas is pretty hard, and I feel like I just don't know what to post. So if you guys have any ideas, just let me know down below. And I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. I hope whoever is watching this and is on their curly hair journey, just know it will come to a day where you love your curly hair. It will take time. I promise you that. It will take time. But once you come to that, it will be worth it, and you will be so happy that you finally did it and said no to the heat damage and no to the dye damage. It is going to look amazing. So just give it time and be persistent and just love on your hair and do all the good things for it, and you will love that outcome. It will look amazing. So I love you guys, and I will see you next time. Bye. Who would have thought I'm actually making this video? Let's do another intro in case that one sucked. Eastern Time. I think it's Eastern Standard Time. I think we are good to go. Actually, no, we're not. I'm still crying.